Hey there, crazy kids. I am the Good Old Gamer, and welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. Just about to head into the saloon, meet the owner, and do some other random stuff. So let's go do that.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Apparently, I need to get to Prim for some reason. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
I'm a little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
A magazine on locksmiths?
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the bobby pins?
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
Alright, I'll go take a look at the safe.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck.
That's right, I gotta go back to that safe. What do you do around here?
I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's talk about the areas around Good Springs.
Sure, what do you want to know?
What are the towns nearby?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
NCR?
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe from?
Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about the other group?
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out there?
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
That's all I wanted to know.
If you want to know anything else, just ask. Sure.
Well, I guess nothing
If you want
else.
to know. Until
Bye.
next time.
Well, we got a bunch of different map markers. Oh, there was another thing. Mindfiend wanted to know on the compass in the lower left. Sometimes there are triangles, little triangles, and if they're outlined and
Hey
empty in
there.
the middle, that means that there are places on the map to discover that we haven't discovered yet. And if they're filled in, then I think they're places that we already have discovered. So, in case you're wondering. And so, one of my other viewers wanted to know if I'm going to be doing this as a good guy or bad guy, and I'm going to be a good guy because I'm always a good guy in these games. I have trouble bringing myself to be a bad guy. I might steal a few things every now and then if the opportunity is right, if I feel justified in it, but I'm going to be overall a good guy whenever possible.
Howdy.
Here we go.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
This area is your territory?
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What were you in prison for?
None of your damn business. You ought to know better than to ask a man that kind of question.
I just need to know if I should watch my step around you.
Robbed some people, burned some things, killed a few guys.
Hey, we got experience. What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
You know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
What do you know about the Legion?
I've run with some tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Tell me about NCR.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm not going to help them take over. That's stupid.
Evening.
Hey, Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Apparently we completed a quest just by talking to her. I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Never mind.
All right.
So what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Sweet!
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Yeah, like I care about powder gangers. They're like like I said, like the Raiders in Fallout 3, whatever. So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers? Okay, I'm going to ask this, but not like I'm really going to help them, but whatever.
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
I can't imagine why. Who was the man you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long has he been in Good Springs?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me.
Does Good Springs get many visitors?
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorner meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, but if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Let's see what you have for sale.
I'm sure I've got something you like.
Sunset sarsaparilla! I want all the sarsaparillos. Even though they'll probably weigh me down. I don't think I really need much else. Do I have anything to sell you? And we just got done selling a bunch of stuff, so probably not. Nope. But I want
Thanks.
the sarsaparillos.
Be careful out there.
Yep, no problem. Now, let's go fix our radio if we can. Hopefully our repair is high enough. Repair of 20 or greater. Examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. Should be fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Now, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Trudy? Oh, I didn't even know about this. Ah, I can't get into any of that. I could, but I don't want to. Trudy! Oh, there she is. I think that's her. Come back! Come back!
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it? Are you implying that I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
I just did. I gave you 44 for the sarsaparilla. Bye.
Be careful out there.
Sweet. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and see if we can figure out where Victor's house is. Let's go there. Oh, somebody else was wondering why I don't just use the cheat codes that I used for Fallout 3 to up the carrying capacity to whatever large amount I wanted, so I don't have to worry about inventory management so much. And the answer is because, well, I don't know, I want to play this kind of legit, I guess. And because of the character design that I've made where I have super low strength, there is the penalty for that in that carrying capacity limit. And so if I'm going to go through the effort of making a character like that, then there are consequences that I have to deal with. And so that's part of the reason. Plus, as I already mentioned in a previous video, I don't know, there's no reason to do what I did in Fallout 3. I literally would loot everything I could get my hands on in Fallout 3, especially in the early game. Sold a lot of random junk, like I'm talking plates and cups and clipboards and all that crap. And I didn't need to do that. I had more caps than I could ever use. Let's go S for stim pack. Oh, it just uses a stim pack automatically, I guess. That is something we have to keep in mind, those limbs, because we have that deal with the agility. Our limbs are easier to break. Anyways, we'll come to Victor's house for healing while we're in the area, since it's free from the sink and the sink doesn't give any radiation. Let's see if he's got anything more to say.
Howdy, partner.
Nope.
Happy trails.
Bye. Okay, so Ringo, was that his name? Ringo? The guy that the powder gangers are after. He's up here in the gas station, which is why I avoided it earlier on when I first left Doc Mitchell's house. He's up here, so we'll go up here, talk to him, see if we can help him out. Sarsaparilla! And I'm not entirely sure why that keeps coming up about drinking from the canteen. I'm guessing it's a holdover from the hardcore mode where you have to drink every once in a while. But because we're playing a regular game, we don't have to do that, and so it just randomly pops up every now and then. I don't know. I know the canteen, I'm pretty sure the canteen comes from one of the DLCs, so maybe if we didn't have it in our inventory, it wouldn't do that and it wouldn't matter. I don't know. I'm unarmed, buddy.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Do you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around, see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here. So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
I haven't talked to her yet.
Oh. Well, I don't want to make a move until she's with us. So what's going on? Did Sunny...
Never mind.
Try to hurry.
I thought maybe we'd get to talk to him more, but apparently not. I'll take the doctor's bag. Magazine. Checking for loot. And get some decent caps from the whiskey. Purified water. Take the bottle caps. I don't know what maize is good for. Sarsaparilla, yes please. Ooh, duffel bag. Sarsaparilla. Stim pack. Ooh, 9mm round. Definitely take the sarsaparilla there. Yes, I know. It's the same lockpicking as in Fallout 3. Just gotta find the sweet spot. And waste a bunch of your bobby pins in the process. There we go. Take the bottle cap. And that's about the only thing worth having in there. Ooh, looky, looky. I really don't want to steal in this game. I want to see if I can get through the game in its entirety without stealing. But you guys have no idea how much I want to. I really, really want to. Anyways. Now we get to go talk to everybody. See if they'll help out Ringo. I don't know if the dock has anything to do with it. Probably not, but since we're here, stop by and see. Hey, Doc.
How are you holding up?
Nope. Nothing.
You take care now.
Bye. Sunny Smiles should be in the saloon, I think. Oh, we can go to this guy. Oh wait, we need to... I think maybe we have to talk to Sunny first for her to tell us about the other people? I don't know.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yep, I'm going to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Oh, that's what the medicine's going to come in handy for. I thought there was an extra dialogue with the doc, but apparently it was for this. Any idea how to convince Trudy?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay.
I'll be waiting.
So that did kind of open things up. Now we can go talk to the rest of them.
Howdy.
Let's go back and talk to the doc. I'm not entirely sure where Easy Pete is when he's not in front of the saloon. He must have a house around here, but I have no idea which one it is. Doc.
How are you holding up?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
3 stim packs. Ooh. Medicine of 30. They'll be using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
2 doc bags. Yay! Okay, bye.
You take care now.
So I guess that's where the medicine deal comes in. And Easy Pete's the one that's going to want the high explosives, which is why I tagged explosives when I originally made the character. The only thing is, like I said, I have no idea where Easy Pete is. I guess maybe the map markers here will tell me. Well, there's one there, and there's one there, so I'm guessing there's people there that we potentially need to talk to. And then there's the general store. Okay. So let's follow the handy map markers. here? Oh, here's Easy Pete. Wake up.
Hello. Howdy.
What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
I heard you got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Sweet. Bye.
Yup.
Well, that was easy enough. Now... there's one over here. Might be able to ask Victor to help too. I don't know. He'll probably refuse, but... Hi, settler. Oh, it's you, Trudy. Well, I'm going to talk to you later. I'm going to get everybody else first, and then I think it's more likely that Trudy will join the cause. Because like Sunny Smiles said, I think she's a bit tricky to get if you go to her first. Let's go see if Victor will help. He probably won't, but I guess we can offer it anyway. Ooh, for a second I thought that thing was going to hit us.
Howdy, partner.
Are you decent in a fight? I could use some more firepower if you have any.
Trouble with rustlers, huh? Count me in, partner. Those varmints will be running home with their tails between their legs soon enough.
Sweet.
Happy trails!
I didn't actually expect him to help. But that's a nice bonus, I guess. Now... Trudy's in there. So let's go to the general store, I guess. And then we'll go back to Trudy. Wake up!
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Okay, wimp. You do what you gotta
Take it
do.
easy now.
We got some extra leather armor. Which, speaking of which... the only thing is, because this is so not repaired, I don't know if this is any better than this. I'm guessing it is because that's half done, so shouldn't that be 12 DT versus 8 DT? I like how this is lightweight leather armor, but this weighs less, and it's regular leather armor. I guess I can't repair it. Well, that's lame. Well, what we have is just as good right now, so I guess we'll stick with that for now. Okay, we've got everybody else, so I guess we can go get Trudy now.
Hello.
Oh, hey there.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Are you serious? I need a speech of 25 or a sneak of 25.
Be careful out there.
Let's see if I have any of the magazines. Survival 10. Unarmed 10. Lockpick 10. Guns 10. Explosives 10. Science 10. Barter 10. Charisma +1. That'll boost that, but only by a couple points, I think. Crap. I might have to level up. Sneak's at 20, speech is at 20, and I need one of them to be 25. Well, darn it anyway. That's a speech +2. But I think even if I wore that, that still wouldn't be enough. Really, Trudy? Really? Well, we'll come back to her. Let's go over here to the schoolhouse and get the safe unlocked. That'll give us some XP. I don't know if it'll be enough to actually level up, but it'll get us closer anyway. Oh, is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Mentats is charisma +1. But I don't think that's going to be enough. We're so close. I don't even know how much experience we need yet, but what can I do? What can I do to get some more experience? Trying to think. Maybe I can go. I know that computer is in the saloon. Maybe I can go hack that thing, and then that should give us the experience we need. It's going to give us a little bit of a karma thing, but we just need a little bit more to level up. We're almost to level 3. Oh, allowance replenished. That means if I had like 3 of these done and I hit that, then it would give me those 3 back. Well, that was a waste. Four of 7, correct. Five of 7, correct. Yeah, I did it. 30 XP. Please take me over. Yes, it took me over. I don't even care what's on the computer. I just wanted the level up. Disengage lock for what? Apparently there's a safe here somewhere. I'm gonna get speech up. I could get sneak up too. Might as well, I guess. Get that up. 2 points. We'll keep putting that into... Crap, I don't know. Keep putting that into speech, I guess. So where's the safe that unlocked? Or is that just unlocking the door? Huh. The computer unlocks something. Oh, there it is. There's the safe. No. I just did it for the experience. I didn't... that was the only thing I could think of to get me the extra boost to the experience. Now we can go talk to Trudy, get that done. It's actually kind of fitting in a way that it was Trudy's computer in her saloon that I had to hack in order to get the experience, in order to convince her. It's like, yeah, karma. That's what you get for being a pain in the butt.
Howdy.
Get over here.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Bullets, explosions, lots of fun. Near the saloon and store are good spots to stage an ambush if I had the help. Yeah, we'll do that one.
That does sound like a good plan. Alright, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Yep, I already convinced him.
Be careful out there.
Okay, so it wasn't a matter of convincing everybody else for her to join, but it was a matter of having a decent speech or sneak. So remember that, guys. If you decide to play this game, speech of 25 or sneak of 25, you might as well go with speech, because speech is going to be way handy, no matter what else your build is for your character. I think we've got everybody now. We just need to go talk to that one guy and the Ringo over at the gas station, and we can finish it up. Talking to him will initiate the little powder ganger fight or whatever, and we'll be doing that in the next video, because this video's certainly gone on long enough. As soon as I get up here, we're going to end it. So thanks for watching, boys and girls. I am the GoodOldGamer. This has been more Fallout New Vegas. I'm looking forward to this game. This is pretty fun stuff. We'll see what we do to defend against the Powder Gangers next time. Let's make a save. As always, leave your comments below. Appreciate your feedback. The series is going pretty good, and I hope to continue it some more. Stay tuned for that. Bye-bye for now.